Who's guilty? The tragic family gathering. True crime riddle number 6. Help the detective interrogate the 4 suspects and find out who committed the crime. In the upscale neighborhood of Crestwood, the Davis family gathered for their annual reunion. The celebration turned into a nightmare when Eleanor Davis, the head of the family, was found dead in her study just before she was about to share some big news. Detective quickly identified 4 key family members as suspects, each with their own secrets and possible motives. Let's start interviewing the suspects. Charles Davis, the eldest son, known for his temper and financial troubles. Charles, let's cut to the chase. How did you really feel about your mother?
Look, my mother was tough. We fought a lot, especially about money. She was controlling, always reminding me of my failures.
This clearly shows a strong motive due to financial disputes. Where were you when she was found?
I was in the kitchen helping the staff with dinner, needed a break from the family drama.
This alibi needs to be verified by the kitchen staff. Did you see anything out of the ordinary before she died?
I saw Victoria storm out of the study looking furious. I thought they had another one of their legendary fights.
This might point to a confrontation worth investigating. I walked through the grand halls of the Davis mansion. When I entered Eleanor's study, I saw a glass of wine on the desk. As I picked it up, I noticed a faint smell of almonds, which meant there was cyanide in it. Victoria Davis, Eleanor's daughter-in-law, who often clashed with her. Victoria, your relationship with Eleanor wasn't exactly warm, was it?
Warm? It was more like a constant Cold War. She never thought I was good enough for her son.
This statement highlights a possible motive stemming from personal conflicts. Where were you when Eleanor was found?
I was in the garden trying to cool off. These family gatherings always stress me out.
Her alibi in the garden needs further verification. Did you notice anything strange before she was found?
I saw Henry having a heated argument with her earlier. He looked really angry.
This provides another lead regarding Henry's potential involvement. I moved to the garden, observing the manicured lawns and secluded pathways. I found a broken flower pot near the back gate and asked an officer to check the security footage. Henry Davis, the youngest son, successful but estranged businessman. Henry, you seem pretty distant from the family. What's the deal?
I left home early to chase my career. Mom and I didn't see eye to eye on many things, especially business.
This distance and tension could have contributed to a motive. Where were you when she was found?
In the library, going over some documents. I needed a break from the family noise.
This alibi needs corroboration to confirm his whereabouts. Did you see anything unusual before she died?
Linda was acting really nervous, pacing around. She looked like she was about to break down.
Linda's nervous behavior could indicate her involvement. I headed to the library, a quiet room filled with shelves of old books. I found an unsigned will on the desk, hinting at big changes to Eleanor's estate. I took it for examination. Linda Davis, Eleanor's niece, recently cut out of the will. Linda, Eleanor cut you out of her will recently. How did that make you feel?
Angry and hurt. We were close and then she just cut me off. It felt like a betrayal.
Strong emotions and financial loss provide a clear motive. Where were you when she was found?
In the guest room, trying to calm down. I was really upset.
Her alibi in the guest room needs to be checked. Did you see anything odd before she died?
I saw Charles sneaking around the study. He looked very serious and was carrying something.
This behavior from Charles seems highly suspicious. I walked through the guest wing, stopping at the guest room. I noticed a wastebasket beside the desk and decided to check it. Inside, I found a torn letter discussing changes to the will. Together, we have interrogated 4 suspects. If you wish to review the interrogations, refer to the timestamps in this video's description. Carefully consider and make an accusation against one of the suspects. Henry and Victoria were cleared first. Henry's documents and Victoria's garden alibi both checked out, leaving them with no direct involvement in Eleanor's death. Charles had the motive due to financial troubles and a volatile relationship with his mother. His kitchen alibi was confirmed by multiple staff members, so he couldn't have poisoned the wine directly. His fingerprints on the wine glass indicated he handled it, but he claimed he only poured the wine, unaware of any poison. Linda had both the motive and opportunity. Her nervous behavior, the torn letter in her room, and Charles's description of her pacing were telling. The letter from Eleanor, found in Linda's wastebasket, revealed Eleanor's decision to cut Linda out of the will. When confronted, Linda confessed. She had slipped cyanide into the wine glass after Charles poured it, using his desperation to cover her tracks. Her actions were driven by anger and desperation. In the end, Linda Davis was arrested and sentenced to prison for murdering Eleanor Davis. Charles, unaware of the poison, was not charged. Subscribe to the channel to improve your detective skills. Also, make sure to let us know in the comments if you got this task right.